Literally the perfect weapon system for a battleship of our
Yeah.
of our time. But they decide to use a freaking destroyer class, all brand new, then they scrap it
Yup.
because they couldn't figure out the heating issue.
Mm,
That's all the problem is the heating induct.
yeah. I mean, they probably could figure it out if they tried.
Oh yeah,
It
it
was
could.
most likely a budget thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a budget thing. The fact that they didn't want to figure out the problem and the
Yeah.
rise of tensions in the world. Yeah, we
Yup.
could have had the advantage. Naval just straight up. We could just be miles away from their fucking shore and just pop them.
Yeah.
But the only thing about that is like, you don't know the sci-fi fucking term of the rod of God. I doubt. I'm like, I don't even doubt our fucking U.S. military already got that shit in space
Right.
before before dipshit started to put fucking the space force up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, technically the railgun system was already in R&D before he was around, so that didn't start
Right.
going until Obama. But he some shit up too. But that was Congress. But whatever.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, the presidents want to do a lot of shit for the people, but they kind of get cock blocked. So,
I know.
and this is why there's a big old fucking disorderly as it is between the citizens and the government
Mm-hmm.
because there's no love. Straight out, there's
Pretty
no love
much.
there anymore. It's like how I want the police and the people right now. There's only a small amount of cops that
Mm-hmm.
actually think about the people. Well, the rest are so fucking corrupt and high strung. And I got some family members that are black and white, been killed off by cops
Yeah. Yeah.
because cops are fucking stupid.
Yep. I know.
I'm all like, it's like, oh, it's always a white. I'm like, don't forget, cops come in all fucking colors. In
Right.
general, cops are trained to be stereotypic
Mm-hmm.
by older cops. This is where the corruption going and flowing. I'm like, why do we even have fucking police when it's supposed to protect and serve? And most of the time, they don't protect and serve.
No,
Terrorizing the
they
fucking
don't.
civilians. Like, even out here, the cops fucking be raiding, and they raiding the fucking wrong place.
Right. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that, like just being. No, I know.
My family members and all that stuff on the black side saying the fact that you want to understand, you're white and you're ex-military, so when a cop fucking figure out your freaking identity, they'll leave you alone. They let you go right off the bat. I'm like, no, they don't. They don't give a fuck what you are. Hell, they're fucking
No.
judges and mayors and shit like that already. They don't give a fuck if you're from the military.
Right.
My ass got freaking handcuffs to this for misidentification.
Yep.
Guess what they did? They kept my ass fucking handcuffed and told me it was in for their safety. Because my background in the military,
Right, right.
I'm like, it's not my fault. I come from a militaristic family, went to the military, did special forces training, and all bullshit that I didn't want to go through. Because that's what
Right.
government is.
Yep.
And now there's this fucking truth, the fact that people like me are more at risk of going crazy,
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
patchy. Like the shootings at bases and shit like that, those are veterans. Because the only way you get on a base is if you have a fucking DOD number or if you're associated with the military by either a family member or ex-military.
Right.
So I'm like, those are the crazy people. Those are the ones that lost their fucking mind because the government don't give a fuck about us.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Medication I was on, because my grandma was in the medical field too, and she told me straight up, do not take medication from the VA. They literally make me dead to the world. I don't respond. I'm pretty much a zombie.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and my grandma's all like, you want to be alive or dead? I'm like, alive. They're like, stop taking the pills and just smoke the weed.
Right.
Don't take the pills, smoke the weed. That's organic and more natural for your body.
Yep, yep. Definitely.
Most of. And now, even some doctors from the VA are saying the fact that they wish they could prescribe it to us.
Right.
But the gut bar fucking center sitting on their ass. They don't understand the financial part about it. They always think about money, but I'm like, you don't understand. This is a multi-billion crop if we made it that way. And it could
Mhm.
easily become US's #1 cash crop.
Oh yes.
Because no other fucking nation is actually selling it outwards. They sell it to the people only. We can sell it to the people, and we can turn it into other, items.
Yeah,
Hemp
yeah, yeah.
was a fucking thing, and it's somewhat fire retardant and shit like that. So why didn't we stop using it?
Right.
Now scientists are figuring out now these days. I'm like, why do we even stop using these things? These things are fucking beneficial to the body.
Mhm.
Besides clothing, food, fucking anti-inflammatory for the lungs. Smoke it.
Yep.
That's another thing. It's so fucking beneficial, but yet the government don't even understand that because they think about money, but they don't understand. It might be beneficial to the body, but that money crop. Ugh.
Right.
The first fucking few months here in Colorado Springs when it became fully fucking legalized, millions of fucking dollars came into this state
Mhm.
in only a fucking few months.
Yep. Yep.
Millions in other states that didn't legalize that way, fucking was trying to use that money.
Yep.
And it's another reason why this state decided to say, "Fuck you, we're going to be like the fucking Confederate states, but still be union-wise, and leave the union."
Yeah. Mhm.
Washington State, Colorado, California, Nevada, they all decided to leave.
Yeah.
They wanted to succeed because the government don't understand beneficial the money.
I know. I know.
We're in a deficit right now. Come on, we're in debt to what, China, even though they technically are in debt to us, a life
Mhm.
debt.
Mhm.
So we shouldn't be in debt to anybody because most world wars, who had to come in and kick that ass? Us.
Right. Right.
Even though they called the Great War World War One, still the Great War when technically World War Two had more deaths than World War One.
Yeah.
So wouldn't World War Two be considered the Great War? Was a lot more death and a lot more, yeah, a lot more death going on during that time.
Yep. There was.
Way more than World War One.
Oh yes.
Like World War One was mainly during this army versus army population death wise, but during World War
Yes.
Two it was military, civilian
Mhm. Mhm.
populations that were just getting eradicated.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wouldn't World War Two be considered the Great War? We even start using nuclear fission and shit like that during that time.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, the thing with the nuclear bombs is that it actually didn't just save American lives; it also saved Japanese lives.
Yep. Well, not just American and Japanese, but all our allied,
Right.
military lives
Right.
too,
Of course.
from
Yeah.
a gruesome fucking invasion. Since you
Yep.
look at how the death tolls is just to get into Europe.
I know.
Then you got to look at how Japan is and how their fucking lifestyle and how radicalized they are
Right.
compared to
Right.
how going into Europe was semi freaking lenient, but when we go to radicalize people where they fucking last man standing,
Right.
there's gonna be a lot, like 3 times the death toll
Oh
compared
yeah.
to
Oh yeah.
Iwo Jima and shit like that. So I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, that, boom, gone.
Yep.
Even
Yep.
though the emperor, after the first bomb, wanted to succeed the fucking war and just end it, the people in power technically said no. That's why the second bomb was dropped.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, we're good. They might have more of those. We did. We actually had a third one
Yeah.
cooking and ready to go.
Didn't we technically have a fourth? Or was it just a third?
We had a third.
Okay, okay.
We only had three fucking atom bombs ready and
Yeah.
already freaking going because we already semi started the production of them.
Mhm.
We just hadn't, bumped up production just yet. That's why we were only at three. We tossed two
Yeah.
at them. We had one more to go, and that's when they said, "Fuck it, we're done. Succeed.
Mhm.
We're good. Don't need to toss another one at us."
Right. Makes sense.
See, if 8 billion people in the world, and out of 8 billion, only 21 million are in the military around the world. So
Hmm.
that is a bad fucking ratio.
Yes, it is.
If you really consider it, that means there's a more higher population of civilians than there is military. So if a fucking civilian coup had started, military can't take care of it. Especially if you're in America. Think of
Especially if
this
you're in
way.
America, yes, but
Especially if you're in America where most of the civilians are armed to the teeth.
right, right.
That's why out here, because everyone is allowed to have weapons and all that shit and
Mhm.
all that crap, cops out here going not just heavily armed and armored, they
Right.
fucking use drones and shit like that going in before them
Mhm. Mhm.
just
Mhm.
to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
City I live in, there's 3 military bases, 2 Air Force, 1 Army.
Mhm.
I am right by NORAD, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I can see how the cops are going like that way because most of the population in the city is military, ex-military, or current or family members of military,
Right. Right.
and the rest of the civilian population are the one industrial and shit like that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is a military city.
Sounds like.
We got NORAD to our west,
Mhm.
which is one Air Force base, and then the Air Force Academy is to our north, which when you leave towards Denver, you have to leave through the Air Force Academy.
Uh.
Yeah. And then on the rest of the around us is an army base. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
which is an armored division out here. So,
Oh, nice.
you can hear them sometimes when their tanks going out on the firing range. But
Nice.
hell, the fucking Air Force does the fucking flybys all the fucking time.
Right.
They love buzzing the city, man.
Mhm. Mhm.
They only do it during the weekends because they can't do it in the week because they get in a lot of trouble that way. There's a lot
Oh
of people
yeah.
that are working
Mhm. Mhm.
during the week and not playing time on the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah.
My family moved out here. I was still in Oklahoma. I literally left my family and disappeared from them for a moment. Came back to
Mhm.
the family, had 2 girls and shit like that. One passed away to birth. In fact,
Oh.
it's like, oh, my condolences. I'm like, why are you saying sorry or my condolences on it?
Right.
He
Right.
fucking planned. He took her as it is because he probably seen what was about to happen. The world is getting so fucked up. I'm surprised he
Yeah.
didn't take my oldest too.
Right. Right.
Like he took grandma away right before fucking Trump took the office. And I already know for a fact if she was around, oh, the civilian, she had sway. I mean, she had a lot of pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
She passed all the way from Illinois straight, all the way from midway down, all the way to the West Coast. Every single fucking freaking radio station fucking did a shout out for her when she passed. I'm like, that's how you know she had a lot of pull, a lot of clout. If she was around, I think we would have a civil unrest this day.
Right.
Civilians versus government war
Mhm.
going on. And my family wouldn't
Oh
be in the
shit.
military anymore.
Right. Right.
Our motto is we only join the military to safeguard the civilians. That's what the military is there for.
Yeah. Of
Not to
course.
safeguard the government, not to safeguard the state.
No.
We're there to safeguard our
The
civilians, the
civilians.
people who
Yes.
pay our fucking checks.
Right.
As I always say to people when they always like, oh, it's this and that. I'm like, no. If you really want to know, it's not the president. It's the
No.
people who actually truly in power. Senate.
Mhm. Mhm.
If you really look at it, the House already legalized weed, medical
Right.
marijuana, and all that shit.
Right.
It can't be legalized until Senate says yes to it.
Mhm. I know.
If we want to go to war, Senate has to say yes or no. Unless
Well, that's a bit disingenuous because a president can theoretically go to war for 90
emergency
days.
powers, emergency powers,
Yes.
unless some insane fucking thing happened.
Well, no. In the law, a president can go to war for 90 days before he has to ask Congress for permission. So, like, I mean, yeah, the
But
president could go to war,
people's
but then
freaking
his
say.
what?
Technically, it was more up to the people, not Congress, or the
Yeah,
president about war.
right.
I'm like, that is their constitutional rights. Technically, even if the president says we're going to war, he can't really go to war unless the civilians are on board with that.
Mhm.
Yes, it's the civilians that runs the factories and all the other shit.
Oh yeah.
You don't got the A-OK from the population, you can't do shit. That's why I
Yep.
say, if civilians decide to actually say fuck you and stop paying taxes, guess what's gonna happen?
Right.
Hey Alex, you driving the truck?
No, I'm in a taxi right now.
Taxi!
Let's get you trucking. I'm gonna show you how to do some
Taxi!
things.
Oh, he just freaking totally blew me up.
I want to get you the truck level 2, so you can start getting using trailers, and we're gonna put a hitch on
Oh.
the back of your Stinger car, the trailer hitch,
Okay.
and we're gonna widen the wheels on the back and give it off-road tires in the back wheels, and that'll be your hauling car, and that's what I
Okay.
recommend to get started. I'm talking to my friend
That
Alex.
sounds cool.
Who are you talking to, Q?
I'm on the phone. In fact.
Hmm? Let me guess, Hammer?
No, Susie called me.
Oh,
Alex, where'd you say you were from again? Mexico?
Maryland.
Maryland.
so you
I'm
would
not familiar
been
with that
to
guy.
New York and all that, so
Wait,
you
what, Warren?
Maryland? What? You're telling me that I live close to Maryland?
No, what? I'm confused.
right? Technically, Q, you're in PA. You're not that far from fucking Maryland.
Oh, yeah, you're pretty close to Maryland.
I'm like, you're in PA. You're not that far from fucking
Yeah, no,
Maryland.
no,
You're
you're
in
No.
Pennsylvania,
not.
dude. You're not that far. Trust me. I've been to
You're a
Pennsylvania.
state away.
I've been to Maryland by car from Pennsylvania.
Oh, he knows. He knows where I
Right,
live.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
all
And
like, you're not that
him and
far.
John were like, wait a minute. I think she's right. They had
I'm
to
like,
think about it for a second, like I did.
and then there's the fact that if you go head south, you're going, I believe you're going off to New York, right?
No, New York is north.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. You two are pretty close.
Yep.
I stayed in Gettysburg for like a month and a week, so during the
Mm.
winter. All the stories about it, about the howling winds and shit like that, you can hear it. Yeah.
Right, right.
They weren't that false. I'm like, it can get creepy. Even most people that fucking live there saying like, yeah, we tend to just kind of party it that out. I got the opportunity to work on some buildings that were pre-fucking Civil War,
Oh, cool.
some renovations and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was pretty cool.
That does sound pretty cool, yeah.
It was my way of clearing my mind from all the bullshit my mom was putting me through. So,
Mm-hmm.
gotta love when you got family members that are jealous of your own fucking. My dipshit of a mom, which I call her by name, Terry, right in her
Mhm.
face too. She was always jealous of me having a stable freaking relationship when she could.
Oh.
So during the whole injury in the military and all that shit, she started fucking with me mentally,
Uh.
which kind of fucked me and my high school sweetheart. Our relationship
Yeah.
got fucked up because of that.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And she's the one who actually called off the lawyers from suing the military, saying that you can't sue the military or the government.
That's not entirely true, but
I'm like, there's a lot of cases where militaries got sued and lost, so
right.
you can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had two freaking lawyers. One was a JAG officer, so I'm like,
Mm.
his own private investigation. They're lawyers and private investigators. I'm like, yeah, that's JAG for you. Technically, they're all Navy personnel, but they do for all the government, all the freaking
Yeah.
branches. It's just because certain branches have better things than the other branches.
Yeah, yeah.
Medical field,
Like
go
Marines
Navy.
have better crayons. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. There is this YouTuber that's from the army that's always talking shit about about how Marines are just straight up stupid. I'm like, not really. Okay, most of the fucking Marines are idiots. Most of our fucking naval bases and shit like that in like the Philippines and Guam and shit like that were closed because of fucking idiotic, stupid fucking Marines.
Mhm.
You know what they did, right? Or I think not everyone knows about why they got closed and for what reasons.
Why? What got closed?
Some of the naval bases and marine bases in
Oh,
like in the Philippines and were closed.
I.
Why?
Why?
Because the Marines were raping people.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That's why. Well, like bunch of jarheads, bunch of freaking meatheads, just straight up brains.
Some of them, yeah.
No brains, just straight up bronze and no brain.
Yep.
I come from a long line of Marines. My family's
Mhm.
always been being Marines since we got to the U.S., so
Right. Right.
only a few of us went Navy, Army, Air Force.
Yes.
Most of us are all Marines. That's because it's a family lineage thing.
Mhm.
All males must serve the military at least once. No matter what branch, at least once. It's mandatory
Yeah.
for our family. So when I
Yep. Yep.
went into boot camp and the 2-star fucking admiral that heard my last name, just said, I have high expectations for you then. I'm like, I was going to go career, but something happened, so.
Yeah.
I'm a Langley family member, so.
You're a what?
I'm a family member of the Langley family.
Oh, okay.
Very long line of military personnel.
Seems like.
Let's see, besides serving in both wars, not every single war since, we served in the Crusades, the First Crusade, Second Crusade.
Jeez.
Yeah. My family's been around for some time. We've always been on the front lines. That's how we've always been.
Mhm.
And those who actually lived through have gotten to some high places. Like the European version of my family is called Longley, which is Celtic for long-legged, because we are long-legged. We are tall.
Right. Right.
Our torso ain't that fucking long, but our legs are.
Mhm.
We always have that long stride, which people think we're running or something like that. We're like, no, we're walking. Yeah. One of them became like an archduke
Oh
in the
wow.
medieval era, so I'm like, that was nice. Another one became a fucking a priest for what's his fucking name? One of the kings. I think it was King William or something like that.
Mhm.
Brits. So I'm like, he was some fucking great high priest or whatever for him. So I'm like, there's that. Just the Archduke in Northern Ireland, but
That's impressive. Yeah.
that's all due to our wartime fanaticism. If there's a war, well, most definitely you'll be seeing us on the front line.
Right. Right.
Like the last war, that technically war we had, Iraqi freedom and shit like that.
Mhm.
That's when I joined, right
Mhm.
out of high school. Even though I had a 4-year tuition to a university.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I didn't take that. I went straight to the military.
Okay. Okay.
I'm more adept in science than anything else, and so.
Mhm.
And the first male in my family to actually graduate high school.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I'm the oldest out of all of them, as it is from my generation.
Mhm.
One that's older, but he ended up going and prison and shit. I am the first one to actually graduate high school. Everyone got to junior high and quit and went to the military.
Oh wow. And here I was graduating a year early.
I was able to graduate at the age of 16, but I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to sit at home and wait a whole year with a fucked up mom that don't give a fuck and tortures me. Hell no.
Right.
I took 2 years of normal high school as it is and said fuck it because yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that time I took my choice. I was weighing my choices of what branch I wanted to go to.
Mhm.
I was back then. you had, the ASVAB test, you had to go by what score it is to what branch and shit like that, right?
Right, right,
Now, you don't have to have 100 to get in the Air Force as a low fucking tier guy.
right, right.
I'm all like, that sucks because when I was going in, you had to get 100 on the ASVAB just to be able to go into the Air Force.
Mm.
My ass got a fucking 96.
Oh no.
So I asked my
Oh no.
recruiter, what is the deadliest jobs in the Navy? They're like, well, technically there's two deadliest jobs in the Navy. There is the top one, that is a nuke engineer,
Right.
or an aviation engineer, which is the second deadliest because that one you might get your head lopped off.
Oh, okay.
Because you're flight deck crew, or you're in the catapult room.
Mm-hmm.
So, good times, man. I went for the hazard pay type of jobs. Then I went to boot camp, same fucking time when I went to boot camp. At that boot camp, they were recruiting straight into fucking Navy SEAL training.
Oh jeez.
The group I went in with originally, I volunteered to clean the facility because a 2-star admiral was coming in for inspections. And they
Mm-hmm.
need 3 volunteer. And they said, if no one volunteers, we're just gonna pick you.
Right, right.
Me and my 2 buddies, went volunteer. Because I was always told by my grandpa, which was a Marine but got to colonel before he retired,
Right.
always told me take the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I took the initiative. That's what once the 2-star admiral told me that he had freaking high expectations for me.
Right.
Then everything, whatever happened to me, and end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
My career went gone. So I wasn't going in for enlisted. I told them straight up. My whole plan for the military was go career, use it to advance my freaking knowledge in science, get a doctorate in science and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and become the first admiral to actually have a doctorate. Be a
That would be
scientist
nice,
and
yeah.
an admiral at the same time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's all like, that's why he said, I have high expectations for you. That is a perfect fucking plan.
Mm-hmm.
So most people don't go in the military for that. They like, I just want to, further my education and get out.
Right, right.
I'm like, no, I had a whole goal plan for the military. I was going to be the first in my family to do it too. First to graduate high school, I was going to be the first to freaking become have a doctorate and become an admiral. I'm like, that was my plan. He even said that he would give me personally his consent to go to freaking officer training, the course as it is right after my schooling.
Okay.
My contract in the Navy was a 5-year contract. The schooling is a year long. Boot camp
Mm-hmm.
is 3 months.
Right.
So not only that, my schooling was in Florida, literally right across the street from OTC.
Oh, nice.
So I'm all like, sweet. You can't ask for anything
Yeah.
better.
No, no.
That's why I said the initiative. I'm all like, I took the initiative and I got rewarded. Oh yes.
Right, right.
Thank God I listened to my grandpa. But like I said, shit happened and I ended up in the hospital, and here I am now because shit.
Yeah,
Life is
yeah.
mysterious. That's why I always say shit happens. You can't freaking control what happens, man.
No, you can't.
My grandma always says the reason why what happened in the military is because of the fact that God doesn't want me in the military. Because I technically died, even on paper, died, came back to life, comma, and all the bullshit. So yeah, some people around here call me the miracle person because of the fact that what happens in my body and always end up in the ER for a freaking damn near heart attack. That should have killed the person by now.
Yeah.
Even the fucking paramedics that showed up, they're like, dude, I am surprised you did not croak. I mean, this is just pains I have every single day.
Right.
Ever since I got out of the military, I had just the same pains all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The VA didn't tell me I had a heart problem.
Oh, jeez.
It was a civilian doctor that told me.
Of
Even though
course.
the VA did all the fucking testing, all this shit, they say, oh, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Civilian doctor's like, has anyone ever told you that you have a heart problem? What? Yeah, your heart skips a beat sometimes, and that's where the pain comes from. Sometimes if it skips and it doesn't restart, that's where you're gonna croak.
Right.
That's why they say I'm lucky because the fact that it skipped so many fucking times that I should have croaked.
Okay.
That's why I said when the paramedics showed up, they're like, I'm surprised you didn't croak, man.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I sin as everyone else, but I do believe in God. Ever since I died, came back, I seen the world as a different view as it is in others. And that's why I have always
Yeah.
these issues with my family. They don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. I see life in a different way than you guys. That's all. You
No,
guys
I
don't
get
want to
it.
coexist with each other when I'm just saying, fuck the freaking fuck on the outside. We all the same on the inside, so why the
Of
fuck are we
course.
fighting each other?
Of course.
God don't want us to do this shit. This is where the planet wants to kill us.
Right.
All the abnormal fucking weather phenomenon that's going on and shit like that. That's the planet saying, you're done. We're done with you. Get lost. And the last time it
Yep.
was recorded was the Great Flood. And apparently, if you look at old folklore, there was human civilizations before them that got wiped out by the planet.
Yes.
So I'm like, wouldn't that mean the fact that humanity is just redoing itself again because it can't fucking live with the planet itself? It
Right.
refuses to fucking coexist. That's why the planet says fuck you and fucks us over every time. Instead
Right.
of just, okay, we're gonna clear the plate. Have just a few left, but clear the plate.
Yep.
Try again.
By the way, Quarren, I'm super confused right now. My guidance line keeps on changing.
I got some family members that are aggressive. That was one of like, yo, cuz you wanna wrestle and all that stuff? I'm like, I don't do none of that shit. You just wanna freaking be friendly, be docile, and none of that shit. Because
Right.
I learned that type of shit from back when I was living in California. They're like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? I'm like, because in California, it's either live or be killed because the fact that you have to fight.
Okay.
And Southern California is not a friendly place unless you live right on the
Right.
coast and you have lots of money. You could live in where I live, that in you're freaking dodging bullets.
Right.
And that's not LA County, that's Orange County, Anaheim City, where Disneyland's at. That's Berry Farm is at.
Yeah.
But yet, it's everyday freaking struggle.
Yep.
And like family from Illinois that are on the black side don't understand that even where I come from, I'm white. I'm fucking neon white, dude. I got a pigment issue. I can't go in the sun for too long without getting
All
all the
right.
sun pissed.
Let's.
Man, I'm white. I'm
All
probably whiter
good,
than Q.
Corn?
Yep. Yep. I'm back. So
Oh, welcome back.
So the line thing. Okay, which line are you talking about? What color was it?
Yellow.
Okay, and where's it trying to take you? Like,
Well,
check your
that's the
map.
thing. It keeps on changing.
I know, but check your map. What's your destination?
Right now, it's the military base. Bus stop.
Yeah. Let's let's put you on something else that's a little easier to get into. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
There's two things here. I want you to work on your trucker experience. There's a reason why.
Okay.
I mean, the way we could do that is deliver pizzas or get that truck
Red
that you
pizza.
had, and we're gonna put shit in the back and sell it.
Right, right.
Yeah, including this femur I found. Don't ask questions. Okay, I'm back. I had to get gas, so I went to take
Hey,
a pee while
gas,
I did
dude.
that. Here, hop in
We
with
already knew
me.
you're gassy, but you need to get more gas? Damn.
Well, I meant fuel.
I
So
know.
where's the spot to get a little truck? I don't remember. Remember where you saw that pickup truck at?
No.
Yeah, me either. I think I have a couple of places we could try.
Okay.
Why are the police still after me? Oh
Don't
well,
know.
fuck them. Turn my hazards on, because I am a hazard. I do the same thing for a truck simulator.
Yeah.
Someone described this as a truck simulator, but largely expanded on.
Oh.
Using your controller?
Keyboard and mouse right now.
Yeah. A lot of the vehicles feel like they have like weight and stuff. You can customize all of them.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
car that I'm using, which you
hmm
also have, you could put a taxi thing on it and run taxis with it. Taxi stuff.
Oh, cool.
Look, there's your car, and there's another one of those trucks. I'll back us in.
Yep, yep, yep.
There's also a parking brake. There you go. Go take that blue truck there.
How do I
I
get
don't.
Z? Okay. It's not letting me out.
That's right. I've trapped you in here.
Why do people still think that humans are still just that young?
I don't know why it's not letting you out. I'll try to force you out. Oh, that didn't work.
It's locked to party.
That doesn't make sense, but hold on. I'll just invite you to the party, see if that'll fix it.
What the hell? No, I can't. I can't get out.
Alright, I'll look at the controls.
It says Z to get out.
I know, but I'm still looking at the controls.
Yeah, me too.
It's for me it says X, but I have it mapped to my Y button on my controller.
Well, it's X to get in and out normally, but then when you were in passenger, it said Z.
I
But
know, I'm just
now,
giving you an example
okay,
of
okay.
I just ignore it. And I'll look it
Oh,
up
okay.
myself, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Interact 1 is X, Interact 2 is Z. So those are the only things I can think of.
Alright, hold on. Interact 2, yeah, that's how you get out.
Oh, my Alt key was stuck.
Of course it was. Bitch. Anyways, go ahead and grab that big old blue boy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I need you to see something for me, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
See if you can take this trailer right here. Take its virginity.
Okay.
Take its soul.
No, wrong way, Murgurger. Oh, I see. Oh, required level 2.
That's what it says?
Yeah,
That,
it said required level 2.
alright, don't worry about that.
Just get cargo.
Um, sure. Yeah, let's try out the spots, because I don't know if you can take anything from here. It might be too big. Small, actually, yeah, you can. You could take rice and shit. Okay.
Should I go for a nearby one?
Yes. Just sort it by closest. Now, make sure you hit spacebar and you have your parking brake on. I'm going to show you something. Well,
Okay.
actually, yeah, back up first, then park brake it. Alright, now get out. Now give me all your fucking money! Anyways, you know how you hit that little switch button down there? The little Y? No, I don't know what it's called. See this thing I'm holding in my hand? There's a button on the bottom right. It looks like a belt. Click that.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Now, point at the pumpkin box here. Now, hit the button
Okay.
you used to bring it out. There you go.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Alright, I just wanted to show you that real quick. Go ahead and finish filling up your truck.
Well, that was really the closest thing, and should I load something that's a lot farther away?
Just at the top, if you click distance and twice, it'll sort it by closest.
Yeah, I did that, and
Yeah, just fill it up with. I guess you might as well just fill it up with whatever you can, starting with the
all right.
closest. Bitch.
Oh, that bitch is you.
No, I was talking to myself.
Bitch butt.
Now don't forget to strap your boxes and.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Here, let me try to help. I'll lower your tailgate. There you go. You're supposedly I forgot how I switched the slots for where that goes into. All right, cowboy.
all right. Looks like it actually wants me to go this way.
Now there are some trucks
Yeah.
that are that have like an open bed.
Mhm.
Basically an
Mhm.
upscaled pickup truck, but I haven't really used them. But you'll see some
Okay.
around here and there. There's also
Cool.
spawners to call it in. But see, that truck you're
Yeah.
using, you don't actually own. So whatever you do,
Right.
a portion of it goes to whoever owns it. In this case,
Uh.
an imaginary entity. But if I loaned you my car, I could set it to where I
Right.
can. Supposedly, you can change how that works and make it easier.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But on this character, the car is the only thing I got. And I could drive, and you could drive police cars too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you could do police stuff, which actually pays out pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, I messed around with it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hammer up to trucking level 2, but didn't do it to myself.
Mm,
And then I showed him how to tow cars with it.
right. Okay, let's see that. I like this game.
Yeah. Now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
After you get trucking level 2, the first thing you should do is put a hitch on the back of your car.
Right, right.
Because that truck is useless. This guy, I joined this server, and this guy gave me this like souped up version of that truck with like a turbocharger and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get shit done. It would struggle uphill, and then it was constantly bouncing and flipping. I don't know what he did with the suspension, but oh my god, I couldn't drive it
Right,
5 feet
right.
without flipping.
Oh, jeez.
I said, fuck it, I'm going back to my car,
Right.
which didn't have max everything. So I told him about it, and he wanted to race me using his souped up car, and I beat him in the race 2 times in a row using my like barely upgraded stock car, which is this car, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
What I did is I widened all the axles. I changed some of the suspension settings. I put off-road tires in the back, and
Okay,
he was,
okay.
and I only upgraded the engine once because it was like level 5. I was level 5, so I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with like low level, barely any work done on it, and I beat him in a
Yeah.
straight up race.
That's funny.
Yeah, and he was drifting and sliding and shit everywhere, and I just drove right by him.
It could have been the mode he was in too. He could have been in drift mode.
Yeah, I let him try out my car, and he was like, huh. It's the way he had his car set up. He had it like low. He had it set up for drifting and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And I have mine set up for control and stability.
Yep, yep.
And then I had another guy showed up to join us, and I beat him too.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, I beat everybody. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I take that back. I beat everybody in a straight line. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. He's like, oh, by the way, I beat everybody in a straight line is what I meant to say. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Because he was in like, I forgot what it was. It was a sports car.
Yeah.
So I'd believe it.
Right.
It was pretty fun. It was on that same server.
Mm.
Yeah, we got to talking and stuff. It was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my back.
What's wrong with your back?
Nothing. I just got to stretch it a little.
Ah, okay,
I
yeah.
don't. Yeah, I'm sitting on my bed.
Uh, yeah, I have a nice chair that I game on.
I don't have room for one yet.
Mm,
It's not feasible.
yeah.
However, if I
Oh,
replace,
shit.
if I get to replace this laptop with a desktop,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have room to put stuff around. So
Should I call roadside service now?
I could try to push you.
Okay.
Yeah, call roadside service.
Okay. Tow to nearest garage?
No, just tow it on the road.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
Alright, so you see that yellow or red indicator at the bottom left? It
Mm-hmm.
kind of looks like a meat on a bone.
That's my radiator.
No, it's just body damage. It's not going to affect you.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
but you can get damaged to your engine and stuff, but you'll know it when you see it. It's more obvious.
Yeah.
But the thing that looks like a meat bone on a stick turning yellow and red, that's just body damage. That
Mhm.
doesn't hurt you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It's but if your engine does become damaged and radiator or transmission, it becomes
Yeah.
more obvious. You'll have like the symbols will be actually like they'll have like the icons will be bigger and they'll have like
Right.
actual symbols and shit in there. You can also overheat
Yeah.
your oil in this game.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, you see your fuel indicator?
Yes, yes.
Next to that is the oil temperature.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
That's why you can't go at full throttle all the time.
I mean you can, but then you'll start smoking.
Right, right.
And then, you know, what
Yeah,
happens
I
next is up
know.
to you. You can either like ease off
Right,
or, keep pushing
right.
it.
I know my limit. My car can push just a little more.
So yeah, I described the logic to the guy. I'm like, I just used a little bit of science because I knew that if I widen the wheels, that creates more surface area that makes it more
Right.
efficient. And I was using this car for towing. I was towing like
Mhm.
milk trailers and shit,
Mhm.
which I recommend doing as soon as you get the chance.
Right,
Hey, look at
right.
that! You turned one in. Yay! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god!
That's the second one I turned in, but yeah, yeah.
I know that. Unfortunately, we can't do garbage truck stuff in the demo because it requires a higher
Yeah.
level than the demo lets you.
Right.
I answered that question the other day when Hammer was with me. I told him
Yeah.
to come join us, and he's like, "Who's there?" And I'm like, "Just come." Please, for the love of pizza. And this is a this the south side town here is good
Yeah.
for doing the pizza thing. Though,
Okay.
to be honest with you, this game has like a working economy kind of thing. Like for
Mhm.
example, the cheese factory wants milk to produce cheese. It will then send cheese off to pizza and maybe something else. And when the pizza gets full of cheese, they won't request any more cheese. So the cheese
Oh, that's
factory will start
cool.
requesting milk. So if you have other players, you get different benefits,
Mm.
like being able to like go back and forth between industries. You also get bonuses, like if there's players doing a lot of buses, you get like population increases, which increases the amount you
Oh,
earn.
cool.
Because since there's more buses going on, more people are more willing to ride the bus, so you get like a boat buff. You get a
Right,
bonus
right.
to tickets for the bus. People taking up garbage gets bonuses to people doing cargo deliveries and trucks.
That's really cool.
Different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a supply and demand combination. But you also get
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
town effects. If you hit like escape after we deliver these, you'll see like
Yeah.
certain like stats and stuff. You'll see like,
Okay,
oh,
okay.
bus passengers transported 0%, this much increase, that much increase. Garbage amount
Hmm.
14%, 50% cargo payment, 20% increase. That's that's actually pretty good. Anyways, yeah, it starts going up as if so having
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
a
get
few
it.
people doing stuff together is actually helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the servers persistent then?
You mean your character?
No, the server. Like, if.
I haven't fully experimented with that yet,
Okay, okay.
but I assume it's possible that it resets.
Oh,
But
okay.
but like I mentioned, I have no clue because I haven't tested it out.
Right, right.
But your character is persistent on no matter what server you're
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
You could play in single player, level up to 12, join a server, and you'll still be level 12 and have all the money.
Right, right.
So your character's persistent across the game no matter who you join or where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should tell you about
Yeah,
autopilot.
yeah.
You hit it first time, that's cruise control. Second time is where it tries to take you to the waypoint.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, some people do that if they're gonna go take a pee while they're trucking.
Right, right.
Woo, 110 on the highway. You can change that to miles per hour if you want, by the way.
Yeah.
You can also manually shift up and down. You
Okay.
could throw, yeah, the reason why I mentioned the parking brake is because if you're in neutral or if you're in first gear, even without throttle, it'll still,
Mhm.
it'll do that idle thing that cars do in real life,
Right,
where
right.
it'll start like applying direction. Like,
Mhm.
how it is in first gear, you let off your you let off your brake and it just starts
Right.
going. Yeah, that happens in this game.
Okay.
So if you leave it in neutral or leave it in first gear when you hop out, it'll drive away from you
Yeah.
into the nearest ditch if you don't catch it.
Mhm.
So you can shift yourself into neutral or reverse. But there's like a lot
Yeah.
of settings you can tweak.
Yep, yep.
I think this is a South Korean made game.
Sounds like because of all the town names.
Yeah, and one of their government buildings have South Korean flag on it, and then the military base looks like a U.S. military base with like Abrams in there.
Right, right.
It's just a it's just a guess.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining though.
No, no.
Are you sure? You're not a complainer, are you?
Nope.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
How'd you know? You psychic? Anyways, as you've noticed, autopilot isn't exactly optimal.
I'm not autopiloting anymore.
No, I'm just saying you probably noticed it
Yeah, I
whenever you
did,
came
I
up to
did.
that turn.
Yeah.
It wants to
It.
stop and check both sides,
Mhm.
the blinker by default, if you turn the blinker
Yeah.
on, whenever you
Yeah.
turn and let go, it automatically disables and recenters. You can turn that off,
Well, that's cool.
but yeah, you can turn it off, but it does that by default.
Nice.
Yeah, like in real life, like a real kind of thing would do.
Yeah. Seems like a cop is after me.
Yeah, just ignore him; it'll be fine. I'm serious.
I know, that's the problem.
If you have any weird desync, it might be because of my fault. Usually my
If I
internet's
haven't.
really good, but my ping's jumping a little bit, so they
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
doing some maintenance or something. They
yeah,
don't
I've
usually do
noticed
that
some.
till about 2 a.m., huh?
Yeah, I've noticed some weird, like, lag spikes and shit.
Yeah, I think that's my fault. My
Uh,
data rate's jumping up and down.
oh,
They
okay.
might be doing maintenance early.
Yeah.
Usually they do that at like midnight.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know the drill. Yeah,
Yep.
you did it! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god! I'm gonna drink some water. So what are they offering here?
Ow, fuck. Ow. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my arm is starting to hurt even more because of all the computer.
You should probably
So,
just grab your controller then. That'd probably be easier on you.
well, I don't know where it is right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, we can go back to watching One Punch Man. You're level 2 in driving right now. Hooray!
I know, that's good. Um, I think I'm actually going to go to bed because I'm trying to get up at 5:30 every day. I know it's early, but I hate it.
Why are you trying to get up that early?
Uh, Mainly because that's my mom's a school teacher and she gets up around then so we can both get up at the same time and just deal with stuff and yeah. But
Okay.
yeah. But when are you going to be around tomorrow?
Uh, Anytime during the day, really.
Okay, okay.
I mean, you can come in here anytime, you know.
Yeah, I will definitely do
You
that.
can, you can just, hell, we don't care. You can stay in here all day if you want.
Cool.
Sometimes
By the
John goes AFK and it's still in here, or I do. I
right,
sleep.
right.
What's up?
I was just about to ask, by the way, do I just exit to menu? Is that how I get out or
Yeah.
okay, okay. Well, I will be back tomorrow, my friend.
Yeah.
Good night.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think you'd want to watch some more of that tomorrow? Because I can
Yeah,
keep the
definitely.
lobby for us for later.
Yeah, that's fun. I like it. We could do that.
Okay.
Cool, cool. See you tomorrow.
Yep, see you.